So this morning we've got the young delinquent Bonnie the Labrador, and we've got Gwen, who's the gentle, nervous collie. So I've had Bonnie with me a few times on school days to work on her off-lead work, socialisation and just taking direction. She's not a nervous character at all. She's very, very willful, very confident, very controlling. Problem with that is she's still doing the mouthing of people to control them. And the other problem with that is when you want your nice cuddly dog to come up and give you a cuddle on the settee and follow you around and play games with you and jump up to give you a cuddle because they've missed you. Yeah, all of that's actually control. And the more you let that happen, the more you're saying to the dog, yep, tell me what to do, you're in control. And we've got to stop that. With a strong, willful dog, we're more likely to get bitten. Because what happens is, because they're not reactive as such, we relax the boundaries more with them because they're not so nervous and reactive. But then when we're not seen to be doing what they want us to do, that's when they'll tell us off. And how do dogs tell each other off? They nip each other. So that's what we've got with Bonnie. So today with Gwen, obviously Gwen is a lot more nervous, a lot more jumpy, jittery. She doesn't want to play, she doesn't want to talk. And this is good for Bonnie because she's having to learn that not every dog is there for her to be all friendly and happy and full on with. So I don't mind her doing the sniffing and coming close to Gwen, as long as she doesn't make her play. And like I say, Bonnie's very willful, so she likes to make you do what she wants you to do. So a couple of times when I first let Bonnie off the lead, she was straight away zoning straight in for Gwen. She wanted to, have Gwen run with her, play with her. She wanted to get bolshy with Gwen. So it is a case of me standing the ground and letting Gwen see that I'm taking control of the situation. The dog has to see you control, okay? If the dog doesn't see you controlling anything, then a nervous dog like Gwen will decide for herself that, do you know what, stuff this, I'm off. It's safer to be somewhere else. All right, so she needs to see me controlling this situation to know that I'm safe to be with, which will make her less reactive and less likely to just take off and run. She's going to stick with someone who's strong and calm and confident. A dog is always looking for somebody to basically tell it what to do, because that's what's safe. They're an animal, they're not human, they're an animal. They're looking for somebody to say, this is what we're doing today, these are the boundaries, stick with it, and you're safe. Okay, it's all about survival. Our domesticated dog still thinks the same as the wild dog. Their DNA is still the same. Okay, so now we move on to Gwen. So Gwen was with me for the first time last week. Very, very nervous. Her owners, which happens a lot, her owners had to come out and help her get in the car because she didn't want to, obviously. She doesn't know me. Why would she get in my car? So her owners just encouraged her with that bit. And then she had a nice walk with me and my boys, who basically didn't take any notice of her, who didn't try and encourage play, who just walked. And she learnt from them this way. So she learnt the recall. She learnt that, when we meet other dogs on a walk, she learnt from my dogs it's okay. She learnt how to greet them, how to communicate, and not to panic. And that was the work last week, and she did really well, to the point where when we got home for a little break, she even had a little sleep. So that was really good. So at the moment she's still on a lead because she needs to see me controlling this situation with Bonnie. Once she sees that, then she won't hightail it away from Bonnie because she knows I'm dealing with it. So we're going to do a lot of lead work at the moment with Gwen, just so she can see me controlling it and so that she doesn't do that whole panic run. All right? And then later on, hopefully, if I see the right body language and everything's calmer, we can have Gwen off lead and just relaxing and being a dog. So all the girls today. Not very often I have girls, it's always boys. So it's my girls, Gwen and Bonnie. There we go.